Welcome to the TPC Desktop video series on using reports. In this video, we're going to take a look at some basic printing of data from Traverse PC. Let's open up the Lot 2 Traverse and display what Traverse PC calls the Traverse view. We've formatted this Traverse view to include the information that we want to include in our printout. So we went to View, Format View, and we selected the letters for the information that we want to include. In this case, B for bearing, H for horizontal distance, etc. Now, inside this view for Traverse 2, for Lot 2, we're going to choose Tools, come down and choose Print, and hit the Print button. Traverse PC says, where would you like to send this? We're going to send it to a Traverse PC PDF driver, so we can actually view it here on the screen in just a moment. Traverse PC asks us where we want to save the file. We're going to say use the default name and overwrite the existing file that's there. And now Traverse PC displays for us the printout. Okay, this is as if it had gone to the printer. Let's go ahead and zoom in here a little bit. And we can see that Traverse PC has taken the information that was displayed in the Traverse view and created a kind of a grid type printout for each row in there. Now notice that we only included over through the easting column and we ran out of page width. So if we scroll down here, we're going to find out there's another page down here where we printed the remaining columns. And if Traverse PC can't fit all the columns on a single page, it repeats the point column so we know what the data belongs to, and then picks up any additional columns that weren't printed. Now if we can't see everything on one page, maybe what we better do is go back and change to a landscape printout. Let's do that now. So let's close out this PDF view. Let's go to Tools, Print. This time let's go to Page Setup. And let's tell Traverse PC we want to do a landscape printout. And I'm going to set all the margins at 0.75. So I can pick the sheet size, in this case the letter size, the source if I've got different trays in my printer, landscape, and the margins. Let's choose OK, and let's come back and print now. So again, let's go to the PDF driver, Traverse PC, write that to a standard file name. We can give it any name that we want. And now we see a little bit better picture of what we actually wanted to see here. In fact, let's do a 150%, and we can see we've got all the columns. Okay, so this is kind of a nice grid printout I can do from most any of the managers, or in this case the Traverse view, and get my printout. If Traverse PC needs to, it will word wrap within the columns, like we see here in the description column. That's why these are 2 rows high instead of 1 row high. It couldn't quite fit all of the description in the width that I had in the Traverse view, so it simply did a word wrap so that I could see the entire description. Let's take another look at another option for printing. This time I'm going to choose Tools, Print. I'm going to say Append to Report View. So I'm going to take the same information, and this time, instead of writing it directly to the printer, I'm going to add it to the current report. And I'm looking at that report view right here. The advantage of this option is that I now have the ability to add information or edit this before I actually send it out to the printer. This is a word processor, the report view, so I can come down and I can say adjusted angles and coordinates. Okay. And now I can print this out from the print view using the same Tools Print button. Let's go ahead and print this report. Again, we'll send it to a Traverse PC PDF driver. There we go. So here's our report that we printed out from the report view. And again, we can choose portrait, landscape, the margins that we want. The format's a little bit different, so you've got a couple of options in here for printing your data. Finally, let's just do that same thing from one of the different views. So we'll close out the report view, close out the Traverse view. Let's go to our points, and I'm going to tell Traverse PC that I want to print these points out. So let's go to Print. Again, looks very, very similar. Now this time I'm going to go to Page Setup, Make sure I'm doing portrait because I don't have that much width with the coordinates. Now that I've set it the way I want, let's go to print. Again, we'll send it to the Traverse PC PDF driver so we can see it on the screen here. And here are the points, and I've got additional pages for additional points.